Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. And today, WTF is Star Scrapper's Orbital. Now this Kickstarter, there's a lot to see here and a lot of things Lipstick's gonna say here, so stay around because he's gonna give you a real deep dive into this game and probably where he thinks it should be going. So Lipstickpaddy, are you there? Please take it away. Well, hello everybody on this quiet Monday. We're going to be bringing you all about Star Scrapper's Orbital here before the nuclear strike starts tomorrow. Some massive Kickstarters coming this week. So I'll be bringing this to your attention. Well, it says there from the designer of Terraforming Mars, Jacob Freixelus. If I butchered his name, pardon me. Anyhow, it's looking pretty cool. It's a card engine building worker placement game. That doesn't really say much to me. Basically, you're building your own space station. That's what's happening here. And some rather cool art and things that we'll see down the page, and two nice solo modes as well if you want to play peaceful or aggressive. Yeah, so you are going to become a space station commander. I guess the fun of the game is making the space station itself because it fits together like modules in space. Some cool modules which we'll look at down below, and then therefore it can be competitive then, and it's up to 5 players, which is great. Now some people are saying, oh, it's not hit Kickstarter running. Well, this is the third game in the Star Scrappers universe, and it's actually got more backers than the other two. So the first one was just a card game, second one was a miniature game, and here is, as I've just said, bring it into worker placement, engine building, but again using cards. So we'll see as we go down. So approaching 1,000 backers here on this Monday. It's been on Kickstarter almost a week, and we'll see how it's developing. And Hexy Studios themselves, Hard City, I think the other game was that they did. So, you know, they're not too bad. I put them as an indie Kickstarter company. Although indie with the designer of Terraforming Mars. So there we go. Anyhow, on the table it's kind of like you can see 2 stations here, and it's begging for a playmat or some kind of space thing here, because I don't know, it just looks kind of barren with your table laid underneath here. It doesn't give it a striking presence, but I think a mat might do some justice here, or even a board to put your cards on. I know it's freeform, how you design it, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a big play mat for the players, you know, with the space terrain going around. But certainly having like a big play mat then with stars around and nebula gases and stuff would actually frame your space station in space, and it'd be a lot more immersive, because at the minute it's still got an abstraction to it. You'll notice on these cards that they have certain holes that you can fit modules in. Some are like a dead end module. Others here, like you can see, it goes 2 ways, but then the way you build it, you can block yourself off, so you really need to kind of plan the building of the station, which is good. And we get a glimpse here of the art, which looks nice on each card. And so yeah, everything coming out looking okay, and they've got these nice like astronaut meeples here, which are kind of cool. And let's quick look at the pledges then. So it's coming in at 32, which seems to be a retail price, almost $40, 32 euros. You get the expansion, which it says exclusive expansion. We'll see what that means, because exclusive can mean many things on Kickstarter these days. But it's not coming until next year, so it's early days. Regard to things may change, so all good to see. Coming multilingual, and everyone's on my subscribers from Germany are going, why is there no German? Yeah, I understand. German's a big market for board games, and I'm guessing Jacob himself, Terraforming Mars, is big in Germany, and why is it not Germany here? Hey, what's going on? Alright, so, yeah, there's telling you about the solo mode, though. It can go peaceful, or there's peaceful and, like, one where the AI is probably going to be giving you destruction and stuff, where you expect a bit more action happening. Now, it labels here that this is a Kickstarter price. Potentially resale is going to be much higher. I like that the cards have their own unique art on them. I'm digging the blackness around the cards. Like I said, it would fit beautifully on a black playmat with these stars on as well, as if they're like floating around. We can kind of see some of the, you know, put a meeple on here, then you draw 3 cards, pick 1, discard 2. Pick 1, discard 2. I don't know, is that not a bit more succinct than draw 3 cards, then discard 2 of them? I'm being pedantic. Let me leave it at that. I'm not a fan of like worker placements when they're like put two workers here for a victory point. It's like, so boring, isn't it? Put 2 workers here for a victory point. Victory point should be more demanding to get, I think. That's really stale. Like, I've got nothing to put them on this turn, just get a victory point. Ugh. It's a bit poo-poo. I prefer victory point coming from things that you're crafting, you know, if you have to, I don't know, but this seems like a very boring, stale card, the shipyard. But, you know, there's better ones out there, like here, this one's going to be damaging your opponents. You know, your military modules is all about damaging, and so yeah, it all looks pretty cool. I like how they've got them as science modules, support modules, military, bio modules, luxury models. This stuff looks cool. I love the Galleria. Now, does this picture look like to you that the Galleria is a giant card and these gardens attachments are the same? Well, they're not, are they? But it would be cool if some of these cards were like tarot size, so there was a different size in the cards, because then the space station would look cool on the table with, you know, you're putting out a big section then a small one. I think having them all around the same size is a little bit stale. Like the way they've got it here on the page, the observatory could be twice as big as these cards, because it is a big component to stick on the table. Like this would be nice as a tarot card next to your standard card, just to highlight how big these are in space. Like if you're keeping food to feed everybody on the space station, that greenhouse card there should be rather big, right? It should be a tarot card, because it's not exactly a big turnover growing food to eat on demand, is it? You can't eat on demand. So, you know, potentially some of these things should be bigger, is what I'm suggesting. It would mix up how you build it as well, and it would look fairly cool. So yeah, so it's all looking really cool. I do like it how it is. I just think that different sizes of cards would make it a little bit more interesting to design it and structure it. Now it's coming here with the cardboard core, and I think every player's going to have the same kind of station. I don't know. Are we going to get unlocks to get different logos on here for the different players? We'll see as we go down how it's if there's a stretching this anyway. We've not seen if there's a bigger pledge. There is a deluxe pledge here, crew exclusive. anything else. Ooh. The universe set, this is getting the other stuff in the universe. So what's different between deluxe and universe set? I think part of the universe set could be minis. We'll have a look when we go down, actually. No point guessing at it. Right, 5 core module upgrades. Right, these look cool. Event cards, events that are happening, make it interesting, yes. And a lovely picture. You're sharing the ship with aliens here, so it calls itself a space western, kind of a Star Wars is a western, if you will. I like these tokens though. Your space station's out there for mining stuff, and you know, a big trend on Kickstarter for 2020 is crafting of cards, which is totally my jam. And if you're mining crystals here, can you not be crafting stuff to get victory points? That for me is a little bit more, you know, meaty, in theme, tying the theme to what you're doing, you know. And it's like, I don't know, I'm just going on about that card, aren't I? Again, where you just put 2 workers down for a victory point. Whoopee-doo! Should be cooler stuff out there to do. There's your first player token, and it's got like this generic fist. And if you come up here on the cardboard module, there's the fist there. So getting more logos for the other player boards. Not seeing that. Might not see that. Right, so here's the Envoy expansion, and as we're seeing with a few Kickstarters recently, you just get a small hand of cards. Right, so these are envoys, and there's going to be a crew exclusive stuff, but we'll see. Anyway, these are coming to, they're actually visiting your station, and they can help you. They seem to be buffing you quite well up here. The Anika here is giving you a larger hand size when she comes. Here is, you know, you gain extra whatever this is. It's, you know, it's using icons here for its stuff. Can't tell what that is. But yeah, all cool stuff is happening when you get these. So adding variability to the game, adding cool stuff, all good. Now it does say the campaign will be growing. It's got a funky campaign because it feels like it has no need for an FAQ. Well, people might be asking, can you $1 pledge this? Because Kickstarter at the minute is rammed with AAAs. Tomorrow is Nuclear War Day, Tuesday, November, if you're not aware of it, is bonkers. As you wait, we're going to be busy every day this week with videos. And remember, I'll save my favourite of the week for Sunday. Now, so we're going up here, €55 now. We're moving up to a Kickstarter level, and glass astronauts. These look really cool, actually. I like them. I'm not that big on standees, but hey, these look great. And still keeping it in a nice pledge. What's that in dollars? 66. Now up here you can see the art nice, but why on this GIF do they look like the age? Like they've got this grey thing on it. Why couldn't they make them as vibrant as this up here? If they come this grey, then it's like, oh, on the Kickstarter they had them so much better. I don't think the GIF shows it off that well anyway. Right, so this is the other box, the cave in. Yeah, you're getting some minis here from that. And it says caving legendary mercenary, so I'm guessing this plugs straight in. It's not saying it, is it? And the minis, they're kind of half a mini, aren't they, really? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not hot on the caving tokens. In fact, going up to 90 just to get these. But that, you know, hopefully in the updates they explain why this is going on, and I think I might actually dip into the updates because the Kickstarter is a little loose on information. Starscrapper's Cave-In is available as part of the universe set, in a separate standalone game. Right. Here are the faction tokens. So if it's 1 to 5 player, there's an extra faction here. What's going on here? This is for Cave-In, isn't it? It's like they're just trying to sell the other game here. No, so you make your station, you're plugging in cards into your main one, and there's going to be a shop because you're deck building and your engine building with, or space station engine building, and then your worker placements to set stuff off. And then there's obviously events because you're in space, and you can see these pictures here of the cards. They're on like this big space mat, and the space station looks better with a space mat underneath it, doesn't it, than your table at present. Yeah, your workers are going to have to be going around repairing stuff as well, which is cool. So it's like nice stuff is happening as if it's like you're in an action movie. Like, everybody get here, life support's down, quick, we're getting attacked, get the workers on the military stuff, oh my god, keep the shields up. Like, stress could be happening with this game. It sounds like a lot of fun. And yeah, so we've got a few playthroughs here, all good. I like it when we get Jacob himself in one of these. It's nice to see designer talking about this. I don't think got it. But anyway, there's plenty there to go through if you want to see what it's like, but it does have that stress level that I was talking about then. Oh my god, it's a great game! I highly recommend it. Says unpronounceable Eprirapizuma. This game is quite fantastic, we both enjoyed it. Hexy Studio have knocked it out of the park yet again. If Terraforming Mars and Galaxy Trucker were to have a baby, it would look like this. I'm not going to read all these, but I like the fact that they've translated some of the other languages. And excuse me, German, there's no German language support, so get that on, get it in. Work to do. Please note that this is not a standard Kickstarter campaign. Let's ask Lipstickpaddy what a standard Kickstarter campaign is. Here we go. Oh yes, standard campaign. I expect it to have stretch goals, daily goals maybe, social interaction, a nice FAQ, lots of comments and feedback in the comments. Yes, expect all that. Different pledge levels going from retail to gameplay, and then a beautiful full-on, all-in miniature version, painted minis, add-ons that are fantastic, like coins and all that. That's standard. Is that standard? That should be standard. That's what I expect. It should be standard. If you want to go above standard, let me just say, if you want to go above standard, day one on your campaign should be a framework, and by the end of your campaign, your game should have evolved into a beautiful project that cannot be not backed. Like, oh my god. And check out my Sunday videos. I'm going to have to put a special logo on these because they're like unique, super hot videos I do on a Sunday if there's like something that is one of these evolving Kickstarters. Editor, let's put some videos, pictures up here of the last 3 Sundays. Number 1, that game. Link above. Number 2, that game. Link above. Number 3, that game. Link above. So they're like extraordinary campaigns. Right, back to this one then. That was a nice aside for me. What they're trying to say here, that they're trying to give you the best possible quality. Yeah. And it's not going to feature any stretch goals. Well, you're already substandard Kickstarter campaign because you're not offering that. Right, so here's the Envoy pack that they mentioned up above, and why no stretch goals? You couldn't have added new rooms, extended the deck. It's supposed to be a deck builder, and making extra stuff for the station would have got people excited. Now, it says it will be growing throughout the whole campaign and more cards will be revealed in regular updates. This is a kind of a bad way of saying our stretch goals, we're not got any, but we're doing dailies. Just put we're doing dailies here or whatever it is. This is like weird. Anyway, moving down. Space industry is beginning to grow. I hope so. There's not that many space games in my collection, and ISS Vanguard on the horizon. So yeah, the space genre on board games is hotting up. It really is. This is plugging the trilogy now of games. It is a shame that there wasn't any tie-in. Like, could you not have brought the minis in from Battle Drill? Is there no cards in Cave-In that you could have used it? Oh, I don't know. But it looks similar. They're all similar sized boxes, aren't they? Oh, dear German backers. You're on a special local platform. Okay. So happy days. Happy days. Jacob, we want to see you in a video with the beard showing us the game off. And if you see this video, Jacob, do the video and tell us why you're not doing big tarot cards for certain rooms. That would be nice, because that's my great concern. I want it to look better. I'll tell you my final thoughts as we go up. There's a few things I'd like to see. And I like the space dog here. If you can tell me the name of the dog that went into space for NASA. NASA, yeah, they sent a dog up before. They sent a man up. They also sent some canaries, I believe, but birds. The birds died because they need oxygen to breathe, whereas mammals use muscles to put the oxygen down, is the theory. Maybe just the bird, the stress. You couldn't get a bird spacesuit for the stress of the G's and stuff. That's what probably killed it. Heart attack. Anyway, not that convinced. Now, there's just a little bit here about marketing and this stuff. It's kind of odd that we're coming down here. Now, it is weird actually coming down here because it feels a bit like a update page, because for shipping here, they've just kind of written it out here like so. And There's no, like, table. No, it says this will be regularly updated, so with more info, stay tuned. Yeah, hopefully it's just an update with shipping differences and stuff like that. Alright, so we're at the end of the campaign, and it's talking about it will get bigger. It will be growing throughout the campaign. I think the it here is the Envoy expansion, so we're going to have to dip into the updates for that. FAQ slim on the ground, considering this is the 5th. The team, it's the 5th Kickstarter, I think. Yeah. I think the cancelled one. It's maybe the 4th one. Let's look at the updates. Start at the bottom. I tell you, Kickstarter, you need page numbers here. Because often, when there's like 52 updates and you want to go back and see when it originally kickstarted, and you've got to go all through all these pages. We're almost funded, that's worth, and we're shoving in second print of Cave In, so 2 Kickstarters going on here. It's funded, whoopee, time to party. Unlock number 1, why you're not putting this on the Kickstarter page is beyond me. It can be difficult not play card games virtually, not to play card games virtually, but somehow we made it work. That's terrible English there from Mandy. I played Star Scrapper's Orbital, and I just had to show off her artistic rendition of Orbital. Yeah, just look at these cards on a pink background. Looks even worse. And please just make some big cards. Some of these modules should be naturally big in a space station. It's true. It is true. And you can see Mandy here. She's done the biocut as if it is a big card. So that would be nice too. Alright, more to unlock, as they're saying here. They could have made a bigger thing about this. Of stuff unlocking. Showing off the card art here, very nice. Second unlock coming down. These are the characters then that you're getting. The Envoy's expansion. It's getting less mini expansion. So, well, these are on the site, aren't they? We saw Anika, we were talking about her earlier. Unlock free. Now this is nice that you're getting this. Immediately gain 4 astronaut symbols. What's this? Get some more astronaut workers. Alright, that's it so far. They're coming back on the 13th, and it says we will of course be here for you to answer your comments. 0 comments. There's not people back in this game very quiet, aren't they? I'd be in there saying, are you going to make the cards bigger? Is there a playmat coming? Are you having any add-ons? And stuff like that, you know. Natural questions which I think standard Kickstarter should expect, but yeah. Are you minimum pledging it? We don't know this. There doesn't appear to be any add-ons for what am I looking at here? Currency. No metal pack, coin pack, whatever currency is. No special things for the component upgrades. What I'm trying to get out of my mouth here. So why is it not blowing up? Well, we're not seeing Kickstarter things from it, are we? We're just getting the game. We're getting the module add-on, which is stretching, which is nice. But we're not getting any new rooms added. which it's crying out for, is more rooms, because the way it's set up, it could definitely add to them. So it definitely needs some add-ons. It could do an all-in pledge for that as well. I mean, there's a lot here that it could be doing that it's not doing. And for me coming in here, I like it when it grows into something bigger than day one. And if we go down here, you're telling me these are all the science modules for? You know, we're looking at, how many is it? 1, 2, well, you don't know, there's 4 there, 4, that's 8, 8, that's 11, 15, 19, 22 card modules, that's it. You can't have more structure modules, you can't put more luxury in, you can't put bio in. I don't know. Let's just think of cards that they could have put in. Science modules. How about an external science module? Yeah, you put an experiment that then turns 180 degrees and then goes out into space. So you put in your experiment in the vacuum of space. They do that on the International Space Station. Go down, support modules. We've got robotic arm, docking pod, workshop, and a shipyard. What other support could be going in here? Could be drones. You could have a drone workshop. Drones can help repair. Drones could help military. Let's go down to military. Only 3 here. Covert ops, strategic ops, weapon platform. I don't know, it could be a barracks here to try and upgrade a worker. Bio modules, we've got greenhouse, recycling, life center, farm. What else could they have here? Brewery, make beer on the space station. That sounds great. Luxury modules, garden, casino, gym. And the gallery has pretty much covered everything there. I don't know. Tell me what luxury module you think you could add here. If you're looking at, if you got this far in the video, put in the comments below what cards you think they could add in. Junkyard, emergency shelter, storage. You know, I'm thinking as well, if it's got combat, do your meeples not get hurt? Should there not be a medical center? Should there not be a room that is the shields that could get damaged? Your shields could get damaged by some asteroids, and then if you get attacked, that's stressing you out more. Where's the shield room? Where's the room for repairing people? And that's just me spending a couple of minutes here thinking how you could extend these cards, which you're just refusing to do. So, you know, Mr. Jacob with his Terraforming Mars, well, he put out umpteen expansions out for that game, and this game looks to be less ambitious. They could have stretched it, absolutely. They could have offered some add-ons. We don't know, but it could have been more. This is why I think it's not blowing up. It could have been so much more than we're getting now. And really, between the retail box and the second, where is it? Where's the pledge? Retail one at, call it $40, and you're adding $26 just to get the envoys and the crew. What's deluxe about that? You're just getting some extra cards. There's nothing deluxe about adding cards. And you got to pay 90 then to get the minis, those half minis, which are a bit weird. So, do recommend it? Well, you know, it's retail, isn't it? It's got retail itis. It's suffering because it's not stretching in a way that we expect. And that's it. It's a retail game that could have been so much more, not adding cards to the card management. Deck builder with a shop with limited cards that you're not stretching, with no add-ons. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, but if you come to Kickstarter for those Kickstarter beauties, this has too much retail on it. So I'm sorry, Skyscraper's Orbital, I don't recommend it. But 12 days to go. Tell me, anyone tell me back in this game, if they go to this website and tell me that they're extending the rooms, I might do a second video because that might make it more recommended. But as is, limited experience, not enough rooms for the space station. They could extend that so much better than it is. And yeah, can your shields go down? Is there stress when you get attacked then? You know, you can see in this picture astronauts attacking the other base. Why is there no barracks? Why is there no place to, you know, why is there no medical center to help your this kind of stuff. And if you only got 3 military cards for attacking, could be so much more. And you know, when you think Kickstarter, we think ambition, we think out of the box, we think this could be fantastic. Well, it says it's not a standard Kickstarter, it's substandard Kickstarter. It's what it is from the indie team here. Well, on that bombshell, I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. You've been listening to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. I've been your host, Lipstickpaddy. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.